Hello, hello. I'm back a little earlier. And thank you very much for the follow, Ram. If you're here. I assume you're not, because you were probably watching Vemboy's stream. Did I say Vem? I meant Ram. Names are very similar. My brain is very small and smooth and mixes things up sometimes. Whenever I'm back earlier than expected, I check if any of my friends are on and I help check them. So I was in Vemboy's stream for a couple moments to hydrate and stretch check him. But we are here now. And thank you for, I think I already said thank you for joining us. And Mark, you're in the right place to talk about nerdy stuff. I think we're all nerds here. Dutch advertisement, no. Yeah, it does check that out. I got an advertisement for working the night shift at McDonald's when I checked Femstream. Oh, I'm sure that's not you. You're still now a wise bird, mistaken for a wise bird, because owls are actually not very intelligent when it comes to birds of prey. They're not the smartest. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's reset that and get that. I just saw you hopping up and down on the screen, realized I needed to sit back down. I guess that is a good indicator. Like me going boing boing and the posting being gone. Oh, I didn't know you were streaming, but hello, how are you? Hello, Rem. And yeah, I suppose you didn't catch it when I just said it right now. Whenever I'm back earlier from lunch, I like to check in on my friends' streams, if they are, and give them a health or a hydration and a stretch check or a health check, whatever they've got, just to say hi and see how they're doing, before I go back to my own. Because a lot of friends I am not able to catch because either we stream at the same time or we stream and they stream at times when I'm sleeping. So when I can, I like to check up on them, see how they're doing. It's been like nerdy stuff. Nobody has yet complained about my bloviations. Congrats on the gifted sub, by the way. Yes, thank you very, very much for gifting me with a sub. That is very kind of you, and I very much appreciate it. Let's get. But like I said, this seems similar to Civ. I mean, maybe in board layout, but Civ, at least to me, feels like it has very different kind of... I mean, here you're just trying to connect tiles properly. But yeah, let's go for some Rimworld. Let's It is showing. We changed the name thing. Where were we? Oh yeah, half of our colony got kidnapped. Nobody can really fight. Like, at all. In the slightest. Ford got beaten up. Lost a toe. Nina's finger got... I mean, everything nearly burned down. Almost. We got Haratu back up. Because they're a wimp. As long as they're on T, they'll be fine. But the moment this wears off, they'll be too much in pain and they'll go back down. We're not going to research anything, we just need all hands on deck to just get stuff done. Tea as a painkiller? Well, it's Psychi tea, so it's tea made of the stuff that makes you high. What were their quests like? Oh yeah, they want jackets. Yeah, and we made our guinea pigs roam outdoor. We don't need this rebuild. So they eat there and not eat in the pen. And the rest of the time they're in here. Yeah, they're down again. They're in shock from pain, I believe. Yeah, because they don't have the tea anymore. Like, they should be fine, but they're a wimp, so... Yeah. So when we can, we will administer more psych tea, but we want to wait a little, because otherwise they might develop an addiction, and we don't really want that. So we have Damage, who is not really a plant person, but is starting to at least learn harvest stuff. I don't think anyone can plant these. We don't have anyone high enough. It's gonna be Lost Neroid, the only original one that I still left, and one of the few that we really liked. What can you do by the... Oh, shoot frenzy, but you can't really shoot. Or low medicine. I just use tea as a drink or to keep me a little focused without it buzzing me out like coffee. Well, the tea in this game isn't... Oh, of course we're getting raided. They're attacking immediately. Okay, let's see, who do we have? If we down anyone, whom would we want? Oh, you're a pyromaniac. I want people that are not too old, but we're not taking pyromaniacs. Or 51, very neurotic, so very fast, little great memory. Intellectual, artist, cooking, we don't really need someone like that. Crafting, we do have a craft already, but I mean, yeah, we could definitely use someone else who can construct and craft, and fast learner, body modder, that's all fine. You're too old. I mean, we'll still take you on. I mean, you can fight. We might want the old person that might die on us because they can at least fight. So yeah. Time to get ready. The two people, we gave you, I think we made you a ranger, right? Assigned ranger winter, yes. You are melee winter. The two, I mean, they can't really fight. He can melee, but I need someone who can shoot. I mean, I guess I could quickly switch their gear around because they'd be about the same effectiveness in shooting. So actually, how about I assign you this. So you drop this. You drop this, you drop this, you equip this, you equip that. Yeah, so you got a revolver now, and you got the melee stuff, because you'll be better at melee than she is. So let's go. Do we have anything that could help us? Skill trainer. Got a bunch of bows. Club. No, I think... I want you to fire at him. Everything is made out of wood. Don't let him chuck those molotovs. Okay, what is being... we really need to protect those things better. Hey, Fort. No, Nina. I need you to prioritize repairing that whilst he's damaging it. Nina, hurry up. He's gonna break it. Get in here. Okay, good. You attack them. Nina. You know, coolers aren't exactly cheap, you know? Okay, that's good. How are you doing? Those destroyed was already the case. Attack. You. Hey, we wanted you. I need... Yes, you do that. You do that. You are fleeing. That's fine. Just get a couple more shots in. Actually, Nina, I need you to capture him. Oh, we can't. Because all our stuff burned down. We don't care about chasing him. Okay, so yay, we lived. We got... Now, we don't got a whole lot of steel, so we kind of don't want to use wooden floor again. I think we're just going to use granite flagstone, because we got the granite and it doesn't burn. Can't die of old age if you die in battle first. That's completely correct. And we do want a bed for the prisoners. And a light. Okay, bed thing. And a table with a chair. Because otherwise they get very unhappy. Like, what is this joint? I have to eat food, not at a table. Because we want to recruit him, we want him to actually be kind of happy. Oh, hey, that was the wrong one. Want this one, and we want... Okay, won't spoil. Oh, medical mercy. Yeah, we know that. Oh, it is also very cold here, isn't it? Or it will be soon, so let's make sure he doesn't freeze to death. Oh, he's got a bad back. Well, he is old. I don't think we can do much for him at the moment. Bulk Scoot Trader, yay! They'll be here and they'll look at us and be like, ooh, oh, this guy. Yikes. Oh, hey, free food. If they grab it in time, because we got very little people who are willing to haul stuff. Do we have anyone? Oh yeah, our Tate is the guy that does social. He's praying. You know, fair call. Fair call. Don't know if it's gonna work, but fair enough. We don't want to replant these. It's too late in the season. And go trade with these people. We wanna we've changed the schedule to this to make sure that they work when we want them to work. And we can sell some of our animals we don't need. Sell the cloth shirt and the alpaca wool pants. The sheep wool parka. And I want to make things of guinea pig fur to sell, but maybe we just want to sell the guinea pig fur directly. They got horses. Yes, we want the horses. They're basically superior to the donkey now, because we'll take the horses, and they have a mare and a stallion, so that's great. Which also means that we can just sell a bunch of our donkeys. We still want some, because we won't directly have enough horses for all our caravan needs, but it'll also be less animals to feed throughout the winter. One, 2, 3 female donkeys. Yeah, we're also gonna sell the male. We'll sell a bunch of our buffalo. Again, less animals to feed throughout the winter. Or do we want to sell the pregnant ones? Now, the ones that are pregnant will get us more buffalo, which means more income. We can sell at least the adult male ones, because we got unadult male ones that eventually will grow up, so that'll be fine. 7, 5 to 7, 0 to 7, this one can go. We also do use them for meat. However, this would be one of the rare opportunities we can sell them and get some money. Or just can sell stuff and get money in general. I think we're I think we want to sell the flake, because we're not gonna give that to our people. Goat juice we might want to keep, just in case we are very desperate and need to goat juice someone. Gonna sell the Sintred cowboy hat, the poor buffalo toque that one. We'll keep the war masks. We'll sell one of the dusters. Is there anything else we'd want from them? No, we just really want their horses. And let's sell some of our buffalo wool to get as much money from these people as we can. Oh, we also have a cloth park that we can sell. Oh wait, they can't afford all that. Never mind. So let's not sell. Some of our buffalo. Could also sell some of our alpaca. Oh, we have no male alpaca. I just realized we only got females. There. We could also give them stuff to make them like us more. But I don't know about that right now. That will at least be less mouths to feed during the winter. Really need more medicine. And we do wanna allow kibble to be made again. Also, this is something that we kinda really want closed. Like badly. They keep attacking this. We need to make sure that they can't get to it anymore. We'll close it in for now. Do this. Do there. Still need this build. Who can build? Okay, you can. I really kind of want you to do this first. I know it's recreation time, but this is kind of important. No, 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 no. Oh, you need more component. A river. Okay. There. No longer inspired. No shooting frenzy. Trade caravan is leaving, that's fine. I would like this to be allowed. I don't know what the heck all this stuff is doing out there, but... Oh, no inspired creativity. That's okay. I mean, we wanted her to construct stuff, maybe at some point, but... Oh, we need stuff to be repaired, because it ain't working. But we don't have enough components. Compacted steel, compacted steel. We need components. Steel. Nobody knows how to, or nobody wants to haul. I mean, we're getting some stuff hauled at some point. Just takes forever. What are you doing now? Okay. That does have to happen before it gets too cold that they all die out. Hey, Colorado. Wanna show us that hauling prowess you got? Hey, Sil. How are you? Go, Colorado. Be the good boy I know you are. Haul stuff for us, because these colonists really need all the help they can get. Go, boy. Go, good doggo. Good boy. My cat is looking at me like, what did you just say? I'm like, it's a virtual dog, kitty. It's just a virtual one. Kinda sleepy, but okay. You... Same. Also still my throat is sore, but it's doable. I got a painkiller. I think we can probably give them Psych IT again. Right, administer T. Because I believe it was... Save those interval, 2 days. I think it must have been, because there's no... Right? They don't have any more tolerance. Hey, well, hey Mark. Guess we all sleepy then. We're all we all sleepy here. Oh yeah, the donkey foal that got attacked, and I guess we didn't haul in time. Guys, could stuff be grabbed? Please. Can someone do that? You're busy, you're downed, you won't haul. You're butchering. Okay. Listen. Okay, no, you're gonna grab that thing. Hey, no longer incapable. Walking. Because you're high on tea and you're like, oh yay, I can move. And do stuff. Fort is healed. They did lose their toe, but oh well. Can't do much about that right now. My mood is still not where it normally is and that impacts my sleep, which is already not great. I'm sorry to hear. I mean, I already knew that, but I'm still like, man, that sucks. I like Fort. Fort pulls their weight. I would like you to work on the wall there to get this close back in though. Oh, are you... Okay, yeah, go get yourself in a hospital bed. No. You do this first, Fort. No? Now you can go. Good job. I'll be fine eventually. Well, I hope eventually comes sooner than later. I hope these go away soon. And the psych IT ran out, and now they're like, oh no, I am hurty. Help me. Because they are a wimp. I don't have anything else that could help with that, so... Thank you, Fort. So, Fort is an ugly psychopath, and Horatu is a psychopath wimp. We've got an interesting set of colonists. We also got an undergrounder wimp, and a steadfast undergrounder, and someone who's slothful but pretty, which I don't like your slothfulness, but you have been pulling your weight, so I guess I'll just have to deal with you. Because Nina loves you, so you're sticking around. At least I have multiple tremendous friends to help me through it, you included. Aw, that's very sweet of you, and I'm glad I can help you with that. Will you like Fort more when Fort does that, or are you still rivals because apparently reasons? No. You do not care. You care about being slighted. You don't care about the chit chats. Or deep talks. You don't care about a lot. But Tate rescued you. Wait, why does Tate rescuing you count, but Fort rescuing you does not? It's a different kind of rescuing. So very superficial that you like him because he's pretty. Could we get that? Also, something I want here is an electric smelter. It's close enough. I want them to be able to smelt tainted stuff into things. You know, it'd be real swell if you guys could bring this stuff over. Oh, also, these are probably way too cold. Let's fix that. Put these right here, I guess. Gonna need a lot because it's a pretty big room. Roam away? What do you mean? Pen is enclosed. Oh? Travelers. Aunt of colonist damage. Interesting. Not a pyromaniac. Fast walker, body purist. Oh, you're plants. I need you. And you're also melee, I need you. Crafting, we have a crafter. They're down currently, but we have someone who can craft. But you don't need... How do you mean roaming? There's no gaps in our... Or is there? Oh, that's closed. What do you mean gaps? Oh! You don't need to lead anyone to anywhere. Can someone grab that? Not you. Or does the dog have it? Okay. It's fine. Stop that. What are you doing? Okay, that's where that needs to happen. That also needs to happen. I need stuff to behold. Okay, no, could you... When you're out there anyways. After you're done, I'm gonna do the trick again. So one, I need you to up your social. And secondly, I need Mushinto. And I need to get something in there to make it warmer. Okay, what are you doing? Feeding fire. Okay, yeah, that does also need to happen. Okay, no. So we're going to... One we want to save, because it's been a while. And then we're going to go form a caravan. With just you. And what you're going to do is... Okay, let's start with... Did we grab the... Yeah, we grabbed the guy there. There. We want that. You come back. And then you drop this stuff off. What I want you to do, Nina, is I want you to prioritize hauling for a little bit. And drop this. Actually drop this just so you have more carrying capacity. Grab all that. And then we're going to grab all this stuff. No, load. Get the duck egg. I guess this is... I don't know why it's there. Why the heck it's there? They should lay their eggs in the boxes. Grab that and that. And that and that. And then go there. Oh, we didn't have enough inventory space. I know what, we'll leave the kibble here, that's close by enough. Bring this over there. Just recreation time, technically. I'll wanna grab all this stuff too, though. I don't know if he can even grab this all. Yeah, we'll see how much of that he grabs. Okay, no, that's the full up. Go back. Okay, he needs to eat and he's tired. Also need to set this to also minus, so they both, and cancel and do your thing. I know the muscle parasites probably wouldn't be such an issue if they weren't a wimp. Sheen is fully healed. Still want him. Yeah, we just need someone who can fight. And he's also social and crafting. Like, I mean, too bad he's really, really old. Otherwise, he'd be perfect. Don't care, we want him. Yes, we definitely want a herbal medicine. We're low on medicine. Any herbal medicine we can get would be really, really useful. Oh. Definitely want him. Free food. Guess we're gonna do more of the caravan trick with you. Because it is just kinda important we get this stuff where it needs to be. Okay. There. Oh no. Grab all the corn. And then cloth too whilst you're at it. Minor break risk, fort. Yeah, I know, we have very little medicine. Oh, no, 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 no. I need you to grab this too. This and that. And then go here. Good. And the other stuff that really needs holding, we kinda want at least that. Nina can go back to usual. We want that. Okay, we'll grab that and that, and we have the other side of the map still. Fort is still nappy. Oh, grab this. Then grab that. As much as you can of it, at least. travelers. Yeah. It's too cold, that's understandable. Oh? They finally, oh, it finally healed. Oh, Timberwolf is hunting damage. Shoot him. Run. 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 Yes, I know they're being attacked by Timberwolf, I'm seeing that. Damage, run faster. Oh, they're all playing poker together, how cute. Damage, run. Faster damage. Back up. Help them. Okay, no, let them... Oh, this stuff we didn't grab yet. Whoops. I want that to behold. Yes, good. Attack the bunnies, not my pawns. Go get yourself taken care of. I also want this to be hauled before any animals eat it. Just inside. We're gonna need to start providing them with food. What we're also going to do is reduce the amount of donkeys we want. We want 4 male horses and 6 female adult horses. We don't want a lot of donkeys anymore. And we probably want to reduce the amount of buffalo we have too. Could you maybe do the bed first? And I want you to clean before you cook. We don't have any steel apparently. Because of course we don't. Because why would we have steel? Look at them, our doggy pulling their weight. We're going to deconstruct all the steel urns we have. I don't know. You do this first. Modded Minecraft problems. Like what? What are you running into, Mark? Tate, I'd love if you actually brought some stuff back. Like, I'm sorry, but pull your flipping weight, my guy. Is all the stuff that was lying around here? I think so. Yeah, I understand that all these things do not live through the cold. Maybe finish your job? Oh, he needs food pretty badly. We got a lot of stuff. I think we might want... Okay, no, we don't want to train our guinea pigs. Well, say you have immersive engineering and you want to make steel because then you can make tools that are as powerful as diamond. Do you know what you need to make steel in immersive engineering? Making steel in immersive engineering one is the first thing you gotta do in order to progress, and you gotta need a bunch of blaze powder for that. Oh no. That sounds a lot more troublesome than just finding diamonds. Not gonna lie. Seeing as you need diamonds first before you can even get blaze powder in most cases, unless you're gonna magically get it without going to the nether. I mean, I guess you could do the whole like bucket trick to make another portal. But still, unusual progression. I need... Here, luckily, we can just dig out compacted steel. It's just, we just find it for some reason. Like actual steel. Not iron, steel. Let's see. Got some steel up in here, which we could grab. But there's also components. There's also just a bunch of steel here. I don't want to mess too much with this thing right now, or ever. Yeah, we want this room to be warm enough to have our crops grow. We want this to not be too cold. We could add a couple of these here. Help with warming this room. Yeah, put that away, Nina. I want you to clean. Anyway, it takes a lot of work just to get some steel. Unless you have Tomcraft or Tinker's Construct installed, you can make a small amount of blaze powder from a magical flower that grows in the desert. And Tinker's Construct, you can make obsidian by dumping lava and water into a smeltery. So you can build a portal with no diamond pick. Either way, it takes a lot of work just to get some steel. But I mean, you can make a portal without a diamond pickaxe anyways. If you just dump water on top of lava, you get obsidian, and all you need to do is construct a thing where you can have lava in something and then dump water over it and then just build up. Yes, it's a hassle, but it's entirely possible in vanilla. What did we want again? We wanted 6 jackets of normal quality. Okay, and you're working on that right now. Don't want pants, tribal wear right now. People have probably just been grabbing the better versions of the barkers and things. Oh no, the unfinished duster bait by Leroy. Maybe we'll get Leroy back. I hope so. I liked him. Oh wait, of course we don't have any food for our prisoners, do we? I know, his food restriction is lava. She should be able to eat this stuff. For now, we're gonna cancel this. It's a good thing Nina is an undergrounder. How do you mean just outdoors? You're indoors. Most of your time is spent indoors. Grab that squirrel. That's our squirrel now. Yeah, we might want to clean this up. Hey, damage. Time to make this a half decent room again. This will make you all a lot happier. Technically, yeah, but that's an MLG Pro move. And is it though? I'm snacking peanuts M&Ms right now and would like to remind you that you are fully responsible for me to develop a habit of munching those whilst drinking water. Peanut M&Ms are great. You have really strong associations with things though. Like, I get it. I have that too, but I don't quite have it to that degree that I'm like, yes, no, these things must always combine. They still faintly remind me of your place. Aw. And I don't always eat them while drinking water. Sometimes I eat other stuff for nothing. That's fair. I mean, I drink water with everything. It's basically my standard. Okay, yeah, everyone is on tea time. Yes, I have a drug policy called tea time. But it feels particularly right whilst watching your stream. Aww. And none of this stuff is being hauled, which is kinda annoying. Like, could that please be done before other animals start taking nibbles? He's hungry. I'm fascinated by drugs and want to experience them a lot harder. That is an interesting way of... It's usually not how drugs are being spoken about as far as my knowledge goes, but you do you, my friend. There we go. We will eventually maybe move this stuff over there, but for now we keep it here. And what we want to do is do this forever and always allow changes of any quality. Well, if it's a masterwork, change it, then maybe. Barricaded stuff we have no use for. We can't use it, so smelt any of that. And any non-smeltable stuff that is tainted, that is, I don't know, below 80 and only up to like excellent. We are still in the stage where I'm like, I might make people wear that stuff. I mean, I think you would probably be fine with wearing that, like tainted stuff, wouldn't you? Actually, let me test that real quick. What are you doing? Okay, fine. You'll go do that first. Okay, those two are having fun. Let's not interrupt them. Eat a fine meal. They're both pretty buff by date. They both were like, hey, wanna date? And they was like, I'm already married. Like, oh. Though I believe in RimWorld, I think polygamy is a thing. But they were both like, hey, you look pretty. We're superficial as heck because we're psychopaths, and apparently we only care for how you look, and you look pretty. It's like, well, you know who I have? I have Nina, who is an underground slow murder wimp, and I'm very happy with that. Ford, I want you to test. Do you have any? Yes, okay. I want you to wear this for a moment. Tainted pants. Okay, for some reason... Okay, you do care about wearing taints. That's good to know. Cowjoy. Oh. Well, sweet. I mean, we can't really use any more animals to feed, like that's not good for us, but on the other hand, cows give a nice amount of milk and meat, so let's just say 3 female cows in total and 1 male to keep reproduction up. Oh, we don't have any more male ducks. Well, that's an issue. I guess because of our duckies dying last winter. Oh jongens, daar gaan we weer. Or, daar gaan we, ja inderdaad, daar gaan we. Even checken, klopt het? Het voelt vreemd om Nederlands te praten nu ik weet dat iemand mij verstaat. Het was eerst gewoon van, ik kan alles zeggen en niemand die weet of dat wat ik zeg klopt. Want niemand hier spreekt Nederlands. En nu ben jij er. Jij snapt alles. Dus nu kom ik er niet meer mee weg. Nu kan ik niet meer... Niet dat ik daarvoor ook iets willekeurig zei. Want het is een stuk moeilijker om nonsenswoorden te verzinnen die Nederlands klinken dan om niet nonsenswoorden te gebruiken. Nina, ik wil dat jij... dit... Nee. Ja, inderdaad. Mark is Nederlands. Oh, daar gaan we. There we go. That's quick. I still need to make it softer, but yeah. Indeed, Mark is Dutch, and you... How did you take over Komori's VC? I think I understood nonsense. Yep, it's a very similar word in Dutch. Everyone except Komori was Dutch, so we just spoke about nasi goreng. Yes. Nasi goreng. It's to see when you say a lot of English stuff and then throw in Dutch words, even though nasi isn't even Dutch. It goes wrong. Do we have enough for quests? We do, I think, right? They want 6. Where do they want them to be brought? Alotrans cactus. Alotrans cactus is there. No, that's fapping. Where the flip do they want it? Where? Allotramil. Oh no, is it this one? No, that's Lagoon Town. Farbane, Right Brummagane, Grey Bluff, Black Creek. Oh dear, that's a fair distance away. We don't have many people we can send. Are you almost ready to join us? No. No, your resistance is pretty flipping high. Maybe it's because you're very unhappy. That would not help. Would you also need more beds here for when we get more people we want to imprison? And yes, I'm building the end tables just so they're a little more comfortable and a little more happy, just to appease them. We can even be real fancy and install a slate urn, like right here. Make it all pretty. And Komori was just like, allora per lo italiano. Oh no. I love when we do it in Vizzy stream too. It's like, wait a second, we're all Dutch. Oh dear, the wolf died. What happened to you? Due to blood loss. I guess we did hit it enough with the revolver. Yeah, I guess we gotta go all the way over there. You are only person who can do such stuff. I don't really want to send anyone along with you, because I'm afraid I'll lose you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna convince you on the way. I want to keep my horsies for now. So I'm actually gonna send 2 donkeys. All the 3 donkeys. Because I probably want stuff to be brought back too. And at the very least we want the jackets. And we want to sell this, and we'll want to sell this one and this one. I'll sell this. I'll bring all this to sell. This one. And we'll go and sell I don't know. Don't think I want to sell my tea. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of that. I don't want to sell more clothing, so I guess we'll sell this shirt too. And this duster, and I'll just make more. Same with the parkas. So we kinda would want our jackets to be made of bad stuff, like pigskin. So let me, they do need to Kodo. Let me wait, let me do a thing. Details. not wool. I want it to be made of pig skin or light leather. Let's do pig skin. Make some of those. Someone who speaks Dutch and not English would only be able to participate in the stream if they paid for a Dutch minute every minute. I'm reading Dutch using German and pronunciation well. Jag kan inte prata svenska. That's not... Jak marker... I don't know what the A with the dots on top would be. Marker that. Maybe they'll want our guy that we're holding hostage, but maybe we can actually buy someone good from them. Hello, do you have anyone we want? That's Swedish, I think. That what Will says is definitely Swedish, because he only speaks Swedish and English as far as I'm aware. Also, that looks like Swedish to me. Okay, we can sell them this guy. Let's see. They got Rollins, who can do crafting. We already have a crafter. Social. We kind of want a new social, because we still don't like Tate. Psychically sensitive, body wonder, and nimble. And they could also learn shooting. And we don't really care for intellectual, but having them social and crafting and shooting is pretty good. Sappy, we probably don't want them. Very old after all, but let's check what he can do. Tortured artist, detailer, he doesn't want drugs. Can cook, we already have someone who can cook, but it's not bad. Craft, just think, chicken, also a little old, 75. Very old actually, steadfast, aesthetic. Okay, kind. Alright, cooking, crafting, artistic, social. And Trejo Koro. I think that would be a je. Trejo Koro. Underground or fast walker. We're just getting a lot of undergrounds. For some reason I knew prater. Prater means speak or talk. Yeah, that would be very similar to the Dutch praten. Just about enough to tell a Spanish person. I have no clue what they're saying. Oh, I know A is pronounced somewhere in between A and E. I also speak a hint of Spanish, just noted that Spanish. Yeah, okay. Thanks for hacking used some Swedish in the know is probably why. The entire internet knows a little bit of Swedish. A new person for plants, yes. Animals, we could use help for that. Crafting, always. Intellectual, but they will haul, so that's important, and they are a fast walker. So we actually want Trejo Koro, and we definitely want Rollins. The problem is that we don't have the monies. Even if we sell this and all this and all this and this and this and this. Actually, if we sell all of that, we'll have the monies. But I kind of don't want to sell that one. Preferably also not this. We could just about buy it if we... And I also don't really want my advanced components gone. But we need to sell something. We could sell our cooking skill trainer, I guess. We could buy both of them. We could also, of course, sell Mushinto. Be like... We kind of want someone who can fight, though. So many languages have a single word meaning to love, not Dutch, though. Yeah, no. No, we don't. That's kind of weird. On the other hand, I think to me it makes a lot of sense, because, I don't know. Well, in Dutch, like in English you have the word love, but, you know, and when you describe loving someone, you say I love you. It's just singular verb, like, or I love this, I love that. In Dutch, it is, you have to use two words. It's something that you houden van. Anyway, crash course. A is like a combination of A and E written. A, the rest is Scandinavian. A is like a combination A O. Think of the dot as the tiny O. Lastly, O is like a combination O and E. Wait, is O with dots more like O? O is also by far most difficult for non-Swedes to pronounce. So, Oh. Oh. Yeah, that. Or, well, similar. Yeah, where Germans decided, but the Swedish variant is a bit more open, so instead of it's No, I don't know how to do it more open-mouthed. Like the U in put. Put. The Dutch word put. Uts. So it's uts. But Yeah. Language is confusing. If I ever come to stream, I will give you a vocal course. Sounds good. I kind of get it, and can probably do because German pronunciation course. I mean, German and Dutch pronunciation are close, like they're similar, but not similar enough. And do we want to sell him, or do we want to keep him? Are we like, yeah, we really need shooting and melee? Or are we like, well, he's probably going to have a heart attack. Let's just ditch him. Houden literally means to hold, but if you hold off someone, that means you love them. Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, hold off, I don't think that explains it right. It's like, in Flanders it's easier, they just say, ik zie u graag, I see you gladly. It's something you like do towards an object or a person in this case. Like it. I voted some because I think human trafficking is funny. Alright. Other votes. Do we sell Mushinto or do we keep him and try convince him to join us? Because we will have to sell our skill trainer, our package survivor meals, and all our pemmican to afford these people. Actually, we can keep one. We can keep a couple of our herbal medicine. It's a transitive verb. I guess you can consider houden van to be the whole verb. It is, because without the extra word it means something else. Sorry if you guys hear crunching. I got crackers and I need to stuff my face because hungry. Dutch has a lot of verbs that are actually compound of another verb and a preposition. Yep. I feel like they won't help because grammar. Like afmaken, which means to finish, is made of af or van maken, make. Yes. Or herstellen, I'd say, would be one of them too. Because, I mean, stellen we don't really use anymore, but her, as in redoing something, or I mean, that one isn't as clear. Like, there's a lot of words where it's like, it feels like it used to maybe be a compound of words that we used, but the words that we used, or the verb that we used, is no longer in use. In a sentence you would say, ik maak het schilderij af, I finished the painting. The preposition moves to the end of the sentence. Yeah. It's like in French where you have ne pas, where it's like, it means not, but you move it around the verb in this case. And in Dutch it's like, ik herstel het schilderij, I restore the painting, it remains just one word. That's true. Yeah. No, you have a point, there's a difference. To sell or not to sell? I'm gonna say no. We're gonna keep him. So let's get these people on the schedule. You're not a doctor, you're a doctor, you'll be a doctor. You'll craft, we'll let you smith and plant, cut and grow. We won't let you hunt. Can you shoot? No, you just like animals. I do need someone who can help with constructing, but at least we got damage now. And I mean, Nina isn't really. But Fordka, they've started to learn. We got people that can handle it. I think yeah. And we do not want you to warden, we want you to warden. You are our new social. And let's see, we're gonna assign you worker winter. And you're a winter worker. None of you can flipping do anything in terms of fighting, can you? Actually, one of you could, right? Which one of you could? You could shoot. We're gonna move you. No, which one did I need to use? Shift, Control, Alt left click, Shift. There, this one. You are ranged winter. We're gonna get you a gun. I'll wait until I go to the Let's Learn Dutch. Ik maak you off, mind you. Don't say that to anyone. Nope, don't. What does that mean? It means I will finish you in the Mortal Kombat sign. Yeah. Since it is like yeah. I've realized it's easier for me to pick up language when I'm surrounded by people constantly speaking said language. It's how I learned Arabic, got heated to Egypt and had to cope. I mean, most people learn a language, like it's a way of learning languages most effectively is known that if you're surrounded by that language, yeah, you'll learn it better. Okay, we have enough crafters now, just nobody you can actually fight. You need a weapon. Actually, I think I might want you to have a bow. Longer range after all. Yeah, look at that. Actually, can you... No, you're not really good with animals. Are your needs? You need food. Why ain't you getting any food, Rollings? Wait, why are you naked? Rollings, why are you... Why don't you... Why don't you put on some pants, my guy? That's why I sometimes speak Italian with Komori. I'm not exactly from Egypt, but I'm Egyptian, also Filipino. I was born in Dubai. Yeah, Arabic seems quite tough. Did you grab some pants? Okay, why are you not wearing pants? Yeah, pants are definitely something you're allowed to wear, Rollings. Just put on some and stop complaining. The grammar is a nightmare though. Very pretty though, but the cursive takes time to decipher and you can't always tell how it's supposed to be pronounced from writing. Beautiful language is just I mean, feels like that's the case in a lot of cases. Oh, Ford has nothing to do. Well, that's new. Oh yeah, well I'll let you craft still, Forge. And construct. No, I want you to finish that jacket for a moment. Could we for a moment spend all this? Because I want that jacket done and then to send Tate off. Once looked up the word for garden. I guess technically it's a hutskudde. That would not be pronounceable in Dutch. Hutskudde. I assume it's close to what Marquette said, not with what I said. Actually, no, we don't want any jackets anymore. When it has a that at the end, you don't end with a T. I see. Well, that isn't confusing at all. Can someone grab that wolf? You. And you're doing that. You're doing that. Okay, that's fine. We'll want to up this a little because we got a lot of new people. And I think we don't have that research yet. Guess we got something for Ford to do. We want to research packaged survival meals. That's kind of my point. You pretty much have to learn the words and then writing, or at the same time. I mean, don't you need to do that for like Japanese and Chinese and honestly quite a lot of languages? That's a T, but just knowing the writing is enough to know what it says. You know, there's a few more extra stuff you need to learn. Yeah, it does up the difficulty. And what it is for when you use the Latin alphabet, you have at least an indication of what it probably sounds like. Though the way they're pronounced is very different also. In Japanese, they teach you hiragana and katakana first. In Korean lessons, they teach you hangul first. I see. I barely know what that means. And maybe we send Rawlings along? Because Rawlings is our actual new best social person, and having 2 people who can fight is better than 1. I'm gonna keep the horses at home for now. Because, well, we want more horses, and if they die or get hurt, then we'll have a problem. So all that, we'll keep the steel club for now. And that's everything, I think. We'll want to sell these 2. That seems good to me. Send. In hiragana and katakana, every symbol represents a sound, and it's pretty much always pronounced that way. Same with hangul, but hangul is an alphabet like the Latin alphabet, so it's even easier. Oh, nice. One of the reasons we don't really know what ancient Egyptians sound like is because Egyptian hieroglyphs also only wrote down their consonants. You had to know the language to know what the correct vowels were in between, and nobody knows the vowels anymore. Dang. I guess a lot of languages weren't really made with the intent to, with the forethought of, yeah, maybe nobody will speak this anymore at some point, or at least when stuff was written down. If you want a headache, try Sumerian. I think I'm good. Oh, we want to make sure these jackets are not getting made yet anymore. Yeah, we got some people now. None of them can fight still, but we got some people now. And we got a decent amount of food. We still need to make stuff out of not wood. That would be wonderful. I actually think we might wanna... okay, no, wait, not that. Maybe we want to start with making the outside here granite. Or maybe we want to surround everything with a wall. Just go like... wall. Maybe we'd want this marble because that'd be an inside wall. So we'd wall, 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 wall. Or maybe we do... because I kind of want people to stop shooting my animals. I know we don't have enough for this, but what if we could just do this? What if we could just be like, yep, screw you, you don't get to shoot my animals. The reason I put it around is because then I don't have to deconstruct the inside fence. Because that would be a pain to do in stages. They wrote in cuneiform. Every symbol in cuneiform can either be an entire word or just a sound or just an indication of the meaning of the word that follows. Wow, that isn't complicated at all. I looked it up once and I didn't know if there was a difference between the letters. Talk about cryptic language form. So if you see this symbol, it's either pronounced Stingir, which means God, or An, which is just a sound, but it also can also mean sky. Or it's not pronounced at all and it just tells you that the next word you read is the name of a deity or a spiritual creature. At least can someone understand the connection of that symbol, that meaning God, sky, or something of a spiritual creature. I can see that loose connections there, but that would be very confusing to interpret, even with if you knew the context of the sentence. It's like, wow. Humans really didn't make it very easy. At least there's a connection of sorts. Yeah, so to them it probably made a lot of sense. To them it probably made just all the sense. Like, oh yeah, duh. To us though, not so much. We'd want a door there. And we'd want a door here. To lead it, oh no, here, not there. I think we're just gonna do this, because I'm very sick of them destroying these guys. And it would keep my animals safe. Of course I don't actually want to be this close to the edge of the map. I'd love to be more to the left, but this is just how things turned out, and if we have to change it later, we'll have to change it later, but we'll at least have that wall for now. Oh, they observe total rotting corpse. Yeah, that's not a very pleasant sight. I understand. We'll probably want to think about the dumping ground situation later. Yeah, I want to give everyone separate bedrooms. But I really want to just stop people from sending raids on this area, because they either shoot my animals or destroy my flipping coolers. Remember that fundamentally language is intended for speaking. Writing is something we created to keep the spoken word in an object, a book, tablet or something like that, to be remembered and transferred. There are plenty of language, but there are plenty of languages that have no written form, or just adapted written form from another language. Yeah. No, it was just written form is just a means to keep language preserved for longer, either for your own memory, like bookkeeping, or whatnot. Like long transferal of messages would be the other reason, I imagine. Someone could haul all these little bits of medicine, of herbal medicine I mean, that would be swell. Would be lovely even. Yeah, and I mean we could grab some of the berry bushes. We're technically good on the fruit side of things, or like the veggie side of things. I mean we will be good, because we got that growing side. This is nice and toasty. This is why we'd want these over there. We don't really have enough stuff to move that right now. Writing was only invented 5 times in the history of mankind, if I remember correctly. Like 5 separate times, and otherwise it was taken from other cultures, you mean? That is very fascinating. All other systems of writing were derived from one of those 5 in some way. Latin comes from Greek, comes from Phoenician, comes from Egyptian, or deliberately constructed, like Hangul, which is a Korean king just Hangul, which a Korean king just came up with to make reading easier. That Korean king was smart. Also, no, bad wolf. Do not hunt my guinea pigs. I don't have anyone who can attack him. Okay, damaged. You're up. Which one is guinea pig 18? You. No, not safe zone. Pet safe zone. Why are you moving so slow, guinea pig? I think you'll be safe for now, so you can go back to... Now I highly doubt we'll be able to kill the wolf, but if we can get a couple shots in and then they'll bleed out, that would be wonderful. Go damage. Get him. You can do it. Okay, run. Time to retreat. Oh, you didn't. Can barely hit the broadside of a barn, but they did it. Sejong the Great isn't called the Great for no reason. He drastically reduced illiteracy in the Chosun Kingdom. I mean, that is an impressive feat. And I mean, I don't know how it went, but the idea of some king going like, this is way too flipping complicated. Let's make this actually more practical. I like. Very impressive lecture. Yeah. There were some pretty great humans in the past. Like, Nina, you're gonna have to clean up a little bit in a moment. Yeah, could you maybe... Yeah, and also maybe... For some reason, every nation that tried to adapt Chinese writing at some point decided to make something new that was easier. Oof. Why is there pemmican lying about here? Like, not that I'm complaining, we could use it, but... Berserk... Wait, why? Poor mood, badly... Oh! Why didn't anyone feed him? Okay, you can construct. I need you to prioritize repairing that. He's good at melee, that's kind of dangerous. But she's pretty good at repairing stuff. We'll just have to wait out his temper tantrum. We could now, like, execute him if we want, because he's guilty, but... Korea made Hangul, Japan made Hiragana and Katakana, Siam made the Sukhothai script, even China itself made a simplified version of Hanzi. I mean, at that point you can probably conclude that maybe the script's a little too complicated to be efficient at doing the thing it was made for, writing. Transferring, like, information in a manner that is effective. Something I've remembered from discussion on realism and historical accuracy in fiction, that it's impractical doesn't mean it's unrealistic, because people don't always do the most practical thing. Good point, Will. As time went by, all the languages tried to make everything more simpler. Well, more practical, because if it is really difficult to learn and read a script, and usually a written language, like writing, is meant to either keep records of something or transfer messages a long distance. Like that would be, at least I imagine back in the day, would be what it's used for. Like keep information in a way that people could read it back, or put information down in a way that it could be transferred long distance without any of the information getting lost. If it's really difficult to get people to learn how to use that script, it is not very usable. Doesn't mean people aren't gonna use it, but it isn't unlikely someone's gonna come by going like, hey, this doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Let's see, okay, damage is done with this now. No, because they got it all up. You forge your up. Repair. Are you almost done? Oh, she isn't fast enough at repairing. to out-prepare him. You're almost done, right? Come on, snap out of it. Well, you might break the door after all. Yeah, you done? Nope. Goodness, just... we can feed you once you're done. You're not going to die. At least, not if I have a say in it. Just stop throwing a temper tantrum and we'll give you food. Done yet? Don't break the door down now. It's safe. Also want to heal that at some point. Or harvest. The only example I think of writing become more elaborate is in religious texts. That would be the place that it'd get more elaborate. Is he still not done? Well, are you leveling your skill with this at least? Yeah, she's slowly leveling your skill. Oh, well that's... I hate suit events. You goes do that. You do that. You do that. Why is the duck needing kibble? Are they starved? Hungry Banana. Oh, hello, Sarisk. Can you wish me good night before I sleep? Good night, Sarisk. Please sleep well. Thanks. Okay, I sleep now. Alright, night night, Sarisk. Is he nearly done? Minor passion for my work. he enjoys beating him. Reminder that's now for... yeah. I want Mushinto to be done throwing a temper tantrum. Oh, you go, Nina. He loves punching doors. There's another lovely example. Apparently some Russian scribe came up with a letter to be used in a single word in a book of Psalms. No, why? Still not done. Like, she's... when? Ford's got other stuff to do, you know? Minor break risk. Yeah, no. Damage. Could you get over here and switch out with Ford? Oh, he broke it down. Well. Guess we got enough wood. The letter that in the words that Seraphim Mnoshi Maniite Seraphim. Fun fact, Christian Egyptians here still use the Coptic language in churches, I believe. There's a mindset that complicated and esoteric equals important, which can be seen in all manner of circles from gamers to priests. There was no reason for him to do that other than to make something more beautiful for God. I mean, I think there's a time and a place to make something more complicated. I don't think written script is the time and the place. I need you to feed him. Like, pretty badly. He needs food. And then I want... He's got chemical starvation. He's pretty unhappy about that. So let's give him some tea. Chemical hunger and fast running. Wants to experience some... Chill out, my guy. You have had your tea. Huh, that's interesting still. Okay, so we had him. How far are these guys along? Okay, now we'll probably have them arrive next stream. Because I do think I need to stop talking to rest my voice. Because sore throat and all that. But yeah, hey, things are looking up again. Everything is probably going to burn down once more next stream. That muffalo is eating our berries. We're not gonna let him do that. Those are our berries. He ate our berries, the jerk. And when you say child, if they want water, just at Ambu, which is water in ancient Egyptian, I think. Huh. Yeah, you probably should give your voice some rest. I could go on and on about language or even programming languages, but I should be going soon. Ooh, programming languages. I miss coding. I want to get back into it, but I didn't really have a reason to code anything. So I absolutely loathe sounding like a parent, but if you had a lot of it's time to stop, but you just gotta do exercise, so it might be good to plan ahead and make sure that you got nothing going on by the time you're stopping that. Yeah. It's just with games, stuff just happens, and it's like, oh well, I didn't account for that. But let's just save and quit. Like responsible people. Because I am a responsible adult. Sorta, maybe. Not quite. I can pretend to be one. A lot of programming languages are designed to be structured, readable, unambiguous, and as logical as possible. Oh, thank you for the follow, Heel Firebird. You're just coming in at the end. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, or if you just dropped in. But either way, thank you for the follow, and I hope I'll see you again. And if you have been here for a while, I hope you enjoyed your stay. Oh, and the follow now came through with sound. Because I saw it in the activity feed, but it only did the thing now. You're more responsible than most adults I know. I love programming languages. Me too. I like that they're so just logical most of the time. Some of them have some... They're difficult to read for humans. I love how there's absolutely no room for misinterpretation. You either communicate the intended message or you get an error. Exactly. It's like there's no room for ambiguity. I wish I knew how to learn coding language. To me, it wasn't that difficult. Like, the basics aren't that tough. It is getting complicated processes to do the things you want them to do, that stuff. Lots of tutorials. Yeah, the thing with coding languages is you say them well, but consider, I don't like JavaScript. Screw JavaScript. C# is where it's at. I mean, C++ probably is great too, but I haven't had the time to learn that. And I've heard Python is great, but I had to learn JavaScript, or at least a little bit. I'm like, no, I will not. I tried hard to learn them, but my brain doesn't process them properly. Same with math. That sucks. But coding is one of the few things that you could technically learn completely online. At least C# and stuff. The documentation is all out there. It's free. I said I like programming languages. Not all programming languages. In that exclusion, JavaScript is among them, and Python. Python is horrific. I have never tried Python, so maybe I heard it's pretty good for beginners, but I like C#. I have not had a reason to switch out of C#. What do you think program, but course question my major. If you have a goal, learning stuff to get close to the goal makes it a lot more rewarding and effective to learn. Yeah. Like, I learned a lot more about coding when I had problems to solve with coding, basically. And when I didn't have a problem to solve anymore, it was really hard to code anything because I didn't really know what I wanted. One thing you get an idea of what's like, you don't use bracket closes. You don't use... I thought Python was good for beginners. What kind of just absolute blasphemy is that? I think Python is right, but it's definitely super... I love it. Does a lot of things for you and gives you very little control what happens under the hood. C is much better for that, or even C#. C++. I know funding, but I graduated information technology from college, so I kind of know that I just can't do it. I mean, that was also many, many years ago by now still. But, I mean, that's fair. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. You've got other things you like. I know what certain coding does, I know what it will do, what will do on, but putting all together is confusing. Yeah, that's fair. Let me check. Who did I rate? It's been a little while since I rated Nest. It's also been a little while since I rated Psy. Let's see. Of course, I'm getting 3 of the same ads. We recently rated Boreas. Oh, do I want chill Nest vibes or do I want chill Psy vibes? Blah blah blah. Started down the path of coding by making games and just give you concrete achievable goals like make the player jump, but again they're still not to zero's forums. So they teach you a lot of important fundamentals, a lot of what you learn is only like the game engine, but it's a good way to get a feel for it. For me, the 42 pi sign was a great kickstart in thinking like a coder. Even though I knew the syntax, it gave me something to hone those skills and give me a goal to work towards. Never heard of 42 pi sign. Chat is full of programmers, including me. I'm here like, hello. I wouldn't call myself a programmer. I haven't touched code in 3 years. 2 years? Too long. It hurts. I wanted to try doing games, but learning the game engine is kind of tough. At least to me, it was very overwhelming. Like, I went through it. I tried to do a few different game engines. I tried Godot and Unity. And I was like, what do I do? I need more direction. I didn't know exactly what I wanted. I'm actually a student at Codam, which is the 42 curriculum. I should be starting an internship soon. Dang. You know, you coded a Yahtzee game from scratch. That's enough to be at least yourself. I coded a Yahtzee game from scratch in Windows WPF. The only place I've programmed for years and never actually done anything from scratch. Oh, come on, Yahtzee isn't that difficult. It's kind of bad. The place I am best at coding is WPF for Visual Visual Studio, was that it? 2019? It may not be difficult, but it's something. It's very specific skill that I don't think comes in Like, I don't think anyone used that. Hey, if you want some weird ancient Windows kind of program with blocky boxes that does stuff where you click on buttons, I can do that. Many, like, I can do the MVVM model view model thing there. It is very satisfying when it works. But I can't make a game. I mean, I could make a game in there. Theoretically, I could make a game in there. It'd be very hilarious to make a game in there, actually, thinking of it. It'd be like playing a game on an old Windows computer, which is like... Oh, but it would be such a pain to load in graphics. Unable to do something. Some things make them easier or way harder, but accepting the ability is shared. What about Unity? Unity is very complex. Intelligence doesn't matter. A smart person might be able to learn a new language fast, but most people who aren't smart speak at least one language. I do think there's stuff that is... I think there's certain people that are unable to do something well. I mean, in most cases, I think you're right. There's just a very high difficulty level for some people, but... Someone who isn't born with legs is not going to be able to learn how to run. At least not without modification. Like that's going to be very hard. I'm talking about what Sale's talking about, yeah. And someone who's dyslexic is probably going to have a really hard time doing stuff with writing. It's not an inability, but it's like at that point, the difficulty, the amount of work you have to put in to even be on average level with others would not probably make it worthwhile, the time and effort. If you can just go passable and focus on something else that would be far more rewarding for you, shifting gears probably would be better, because going through an immense amount of effort, that's just people moving their garbage cans still. Yes, but the question is just if you consider it worth, that's a whole different call. Yeah, I think in a lot of cases it isn't that it's impossible, it's just that it's so beyond the scope of it being worthwhile, the effort. It's questionable if you should put in that kind of effort. You could always try Scratch. Never heard of that. I'd really love to keep this conversation going, but I should stop talking. If your reason is it's too much work and I can't be bothered, that's fine, but I do accept it's more work than I will ever be able to do. I mean... I get where you're coming from, as it's like a logical fallacy of sorts, but I do, like, it's more work than I'm able to put in right now, or I'm mentally able to handle right now, I think would be, that's selling yourself short. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Will, but I think the way you correct it is a little harsh. Intelligence doesn't mean smartness in some case. Intelligence, no. The way intelligence is defined is has huge variety. I mean, you have emotional intelligence versus like book smarts, for example, or street smarts. Like, we have distinguishing words for that in languages because on a certain level we recognize that someone can be good and very intelligent in one field or learning thing and become completely out of their depth in something else, but it's all intelligence in a sense. Yes, I'm not super nuanced right now because I'm on Twitch chat and streams, but yeah, that's very helpful. I know. Then, yeah, entirely fair. And I should write this in. You guys, do you want art stuff, to relaxing art stuff, or do you want relaxing, or, well, someone with a relaxing voice playing 7 Days to Die? Don't know much about 7 Days to Die. But yeah, we're gonna rate the friends. Which one do you guys feel up more to? It's been a while since I rated Sai, so but it's also been a while since I rated Nez. I'm just gonna flip a coin. Only I have no coin here. Flip a digital coin. Art? Sounds good. We'll go raid Zai then. Zai. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Raid message. Anyone who's subscribed, you can use that one, and anyone who isn't, you can use this one, or replace the hearts with any other hearts of your choosing. We're gonna hoot at them, say hi for me. I'll hang out there for a little bit, probably editing my highlights and just chatting, chilling, and I'll see you all Sunday. I think that's everything for now. I hope you guys had a good stream. I certainly did. I had fun trying out my new game on stream. I do not think it's a stream game. I'm just gonna play it on my own. But it's sometimes fun to try new things. Also, I think we're pretty much done with Terraria. So next week we might do something else than Terraria in the morning on Thursdays. Because, well, if anyone has suggestions for what else I could do in Terraria, feel free to leave them in the Discord. But otherwise, we're probably gonna switch games. Until then, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and take care. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.